Hello, everyone. All good. How are you?
We're doing good. How you doing yourself?
Great. Thank you.
Your voice sounds familiar. Have you guys been on? Have you guys been on here for another AMA before?
Not
No,
really.
I don't.
No, never before.
Oh, very cool. All right. Well, good afternoon, Whale Coin Talk community, or good evening rather. My name is Noah. We are here with the Metaversity team. We're joined by a PM official and Ayush. And gentlemen, before we get started, how about you give us a quick background of who you are, your time in the crypto space, what other projects you've worked on, and let us get to know a little bit more about you.
Hi, this is Hemant. Actually, we have a core team of around seven co-founders in this company, and we all are the IT guys from around 7 years. We have been working lots of great things in around our 10 years of IT journey. And you can say we are on the same batch and same college pass out co-founders, and we have a total team of around 18 people in our company, including the CTO, CEO, and the other creative person, the UI head, the blockchain persons. Uh, we have all the expert in like PR, partnership, globally level, all the things we have in our community. So uh, talking about our experience, so everyone is from different background, everyone has a different expertise, and we have I mean all the positions are mentioned in the website. You can check this out.
Okay, very cool. And give us a quick high level overview of the ecosystem you're building. You guys are doing a lot on all fronts. So we can jump into the nuts and bolts of things in a moment here.
Yeah, our vision for Pipa Metaversity, basically it's a metaverse that is using a virtual reality argument reality experience. I mean, that provides you a combined experience of a complete university campus and a learning opportunity in what I can say. So what we are building on, what are the concept behind this? That is things to that is a key for that metaverse. Uh, hello,
Yep, I can hear you.
hello. Am I audible? Okay, okay.
Nope, you're audible. Yep.
So yeah, so different features I'm talking about, like Meta School. Meta School is a thing where we are planning to give educations from class 6 to standard class 12, the basic subjects basically 6 to 12. So anyone around the world can join the classes, and that classes, that lecture, that all be managed by the in-house team of our Pipa Metaversity. That will be live on every day. Anyone around from any corner, he just need a internet connection and mobile. It is working on both the 2D and 3D models. So if it is not necessary to you need a VR to access the classes, to attend the lessons in our metaverse. It is also work on the 2D platform as well. So that's first sort of thing which I want to add in this. So this is the one thing basically. We are running a school in the metaverse which is completely free for the users. Users can study, make community. More things are also there. I will explain it later. So, and another prospect is this, it's like a YouTube where a content creator there can create their channels in YouTube, and that is completely free for the content creators also. Plus, a user can also watch their content in the YouTube. Similarly, if you talk about our metaverse, so it is similar YouTube in the metaverse. Any institute, any content creator, any student, oh sorry, any teacher, any professor, if he wants to set up their own institute or own place for their classes, so he can build that things in our metaverse that we totally designed by this. Our tools and techniques give them the access to design their place where he can start taking classes, so he can reach the global audience as well. Suppose if in current environment, either you can host your course of content on YouTube, you are advertisement on YouTube. Similarly, you can use our platform, but that is completely different for the people around the globe. Like it gives you a different feelings. Plus, many things are possible in the virtual world. Like if I'm talking about the Iron Man concept, like the Jarvis things do by the Iron Man. The Jarvis, I want these type of data. These tools and techniques are practical possible in the virtual world as well. So the learning experience, got totally changed by it. So that is our vision, to enhance the education level of the students, uh, a learner around the world. So that sort of thing we are doing in this our people metaverse. Lots of other more interesting ways of learning is also there. We have lived around seven wonders of the world in our metaverse. So if you talk about the current way to learn about them is to either read text in the textbook or either you can watch the video made by someone else. So that sort of two mediums are available currently to experience about the seven wonders of the earth. But if we talk about how our experience is totally different from them is really you can talk about a person is walking around the Egypt pyramid and feeling about it. Wow, this is the real thing available in the Egypt. It's like an actual model to it. Somehow we are planning to already make look like a real model for it, which is dimensionally wise also the same, but I'm not telling you it's the accurate copy, but to a feel factor it gives a user a enhancement to learning a new things in a new way. So that sort of thing is possible in our metaverse and we are very excited about it when the people will see it.
Great. And can you give us some key differences between your meta school and your meta college?
Like I said, we are the YouTube on the metaverse. So if we talk about the Meta College, so it's like a open world available for the different content creators around the world. Anyone can create their campuses around them, their institute set up around them. So that sort of thing is possible. Give them a possibility to set up their own uh, place in the metaverse by using our tools and techniques.
And
So
Okay,
they
so
can
so people can upload their own videos onto your meta
exactly.
college.
Either he
yes.
can, either he can hosting a live events where he can, hosting live people. Like we are planning to, join on the Telegram. Similarly, we are also plan to host an event like an AMS session future in the metaverse also.
Okay, and how are people being compensated for their content?
We have planned a lot of things. Either like if you are a creator, you can decide how much charge you can set up. So that is a completely on your part. Either you can provide them free of cost, or either you can charge them. If you're providing free of cost, we have lots of things like we have the tokens we have kept for this purpose to motivate our initially content creator, giving some tokens to them in terms of their how their statics behave. So we have made sort of things. So that's the plan.
So it's more like Udemy.
Pardon.
So it's more like Udemy, where content creators and course creators can set a price for what they want to have people pay to enroll in their
I mean,
course.
we want basically we are the platform provider. Basically we are taking three responsibility. We are taking your virtual avatar, we are giving you a virtual experience, plus we are giving you a ownership in terms of your work over there. So your ownership will be given in the form of NFTs, like whatever activities you have done. So your blockchain avatar will track all the record. Anyone can see what activities you participate, what uh, case studies you have done. So our track of record can be tracked by it. So that's the our motive. But we itself called ourselves as a platform provider, not a content creator. Basically, I want to clarify. We are the
Yeah,
platform
it's a
provider.
platform for content creators and course creators to come on.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
right,
exactly.
right.
Where,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
that in the beginning. So tell us more about the Meta College and your plans to offer students the most delicate possible learning experiences and resources. So, are you guys going to have teachers? Is it going to be a tuition cost? Is it actually going to be in the form of a college, or is it more this platform that you're referring to?
Uh, I will see it as a, as an open opportunity for all. Either it is a school, or either it is a institute, or either it is a single person who is hosting their classes over there. Either, agar if you talk about the current conditions, so mainly the distance problem will get solved in this. User can target the mass audience through the metaverse. It gives the global audience to them. It is not focused like that. If you are only capable of teaching around your neighborhood only, so that sort of thing gets solved. So, mm, that's the vision basically.
Okay. And so describe what kind of literature and services your Meta library is going to offer.
Currently, we are focusing on providing the whatever the free content available on the internet. So we are made good notes of that. Makes good short. I mean, all the free contents are available in our platform, and our other services gives you a right to either to launch their content on our platform, to launch their books in our meta library. So that sort of thing is also there.
And how often will conferences take place in the library? What kind of topics are they going to cover as well?
Basically, like I said, the free content available on the internet plus the recorded section, we host the events, whatever the classes, the daily activities we have done in our day-to-day activities. All the session will be recorded and will be available in the form of ebooks. So people, if somebody has missed the class, so he can also attend that sort of thing.
And in your white paper, you say you plan on attracting new users to traditional libraries. So, how exactly do you plan on establishing links with libraries all over the world? What exactly does that mean?
Like I said, initially we have targeted the free content only. We don't uh, plan for any, big tie-up right now. Uh, that sort of things comes later in our mind. Like I said, we have also planning anyone can launch their books, ebooks on our meta library. Once we have an audience, then we will definitely go for it. First, our vision is to start the meta schools. Once the meta school got live, so definitely the students will come to us, and when the footfall is on a continuous basis, then we will think about the, expand the meta library.
And what is your vision for the Meta Innovation Program? How are some ways that the center works to transform research practices and improve the quality of scientific research?
Like I said before, I gave you an example like Jarvis do the things in the Iron Man. The similarly way, if we take an example of a human body, currently like if we take a virtual model of it and put it in the metaverse, so by simply using the hands of it, we can see different parts of body. We can see a live real demo version of body, and we can subsequently using your hands, and you will find each and everything about the body, how it behaves. So that sort of experience we are going to add on it.
Understood.
Like
And in what ways? Okay, so and this is leading me into the beyond allowing participants to visit historical places like the seven wonders of the world. What kind of virtual experiences can we expect from the meta world?
metaverse, like I said, it's 3D models available. Like if you talk about the Taj Mahal of India, it will be live 3D model in it that looks like a real version of Taj Mahal, and people will get a exact knowledge, facts, and figures about it. A new type of learning, you can say.
Great. And how many developers do you have working on this entire ecosystem?
Around 8 men.
8 developers.
Yeah.
And do they have experience building virtual worlds and working on metaverse projects in the
Yes,
past?
yes, yes. Not at the very large level, but we are from the gaming community as well. We have learned a lot of things, and all the learnings will be realized in this. And we are going through awesome times.
Tell us about Meta Virtual Labs. What's that going to look like?
It looks like a kind of if you are in a chemistry lab, you can mix up some different combination of stuff to see the result, how it behaves. So we sort of fix our planning into this manner. The output of the result will be the same in the real environment as well. So that's kind of shot we are going to take in the Meta Labs.
And it says that you offer a range of modules that use the best high tech infrastructure for real world education. Do you guys have team members with experience in designing educational curriculum and structuring educational programs that are going to help integrate that legacy model into your metaverse?
Yeah, sure. We have a team of it. Like I said, we have a team of 7 co-founder, and everyone has come up with their different expertise, and we have our roadmap, and we are going to it.
And the meta relaxation zone, what are some different fitness programs and sports that we can jump in and engage and start
It's
playing with?
it's like a it's like a hangout and fun area around campus where you can, if you don't want to attend lecture, you can hang out with your friends, discuss something. Uh, in a fun environment, so you can go there, you can find that type of community where people are talking about it. Plus there are sort of games are also available really, where you can earn our tokens. It's like a GK competition. So a learn to earn type of thing is we are adding on it. Like you can say learning type of games you have seen in the past. So sort of things will be available in this, where users can win the our in the form of our tokens, in the form of our NFTs. So that sort of fun and learning type of play zone area we have created.
And what percentage of this project would you say has been completed so far?
Uh, about 90%. We are into the testing part basically.
About
All the things.
90, right?
Yeah, we are about to get live with along with the Meta School in around 45 days.
In 40. So is there beta testing currently available?
Not current. We have not shown to the world currently. We are onto it basically. We want to test it first, then show to the world. So it will be coming out soon, very soon.
And tell us about your NFTs. What utilities are they going to provide with respect to the overall ecosystem?
Uh, Lots of we have planned lots of things, like we have given events, metaverse tickets of the events. We have staking advantage also in the future. We have also provide a preference launch to the legendary NFTs. If somebody buy a legendary NFT, it comes with a private launch in the metaverse. We will give a private launch to them where he can claim their right in the form of NFTs, and he can either rent it out or either he can also sold it out in our marketplace basically.
Understood. And do the NFTs provide any sort of yield?
Yeah, you can see in our tokenomics there is a 2% of tax that is collected and goes to the NFT holders. So
And
that's
how
a
does it
daily
pay? What currency is it paid out in?
BUSD.
BUSD. Got it.
Yeah.
And can you dive into your tokenomics for us, please? Give us a high level overview of the breakdown
Yeah,
there.
basically we want our token to be as a reward plus fund token, which gives a healthy income to NFT holders. Plus, if you are a long-term holders, you can get a uh, daily income on the reward basis. The total tax is around 14%. The 4% goes to the NFT holders in the form of BUSD. The 2% is goes to the NFT holders part, and the 2% is goes to the liquidity pool, and 6% is goes gone to the marketing and development part. So buy and sale tax is the same, 14%. So this is how it is.
Great. And what are some marketing strategies that you guys are using to distinguish yourself in an ever-growing space and kind of create
Uh,
exposure?
cur- okay. Currently, we have planned to aware this type of things is coming to in the students community basically. So once our plan, once we got live, at least we got at least 20,000 l- invitations or registration of students. So that sort of things we have planning to do in the next 45 days. So that at least 20,000, 30,000 is our target to get the registered user. So when the metaverse is live, at least 10-20% people will start from day one and experience it. And continuously we are focusing on the organic growth of the social marketing only.
And so, on the topic of growth, I'm curious to know how you guys plan on attracting well qualified educators, teachers, professors to your Meta University. And by that, I mean, what kind of incentives are you going to provide people to come and join your ecosystem?
Like I said earlier, we are not a content provider, so we can't force anyone to join our platform, or we are not going to it. We just focusing on betterment of the platform. So use it's free for the content creator. Like you said, what are the benefits if he host in our people metaversity? Why he hosting in our people metaversity? So I strongly believe where when we have the audience, people will definitely got interested, because where are whenever major people are there, that will create a value for the ecosystem. So that we believe. So it is free for the content creator. It is free for the users. Either use if a content creator want, he can charge for it. We have no problem in this. He can charge whatever he want. It depends upon the user whether he wants to pay it for not. So that sort of thing we are initially thinking. Plus we have thinking, if you are a student, if you are attending a classes, attending events in our metaverse of, so you can also earn some token that we call learn to earn, to motivate students to participate in events. So that sort of thing we should goes like this.
Right. So that's where my curiosity was, is what sort of incentive. It's a new ecosystem, and especially in a very dense and overcrowded space. And I wanted to know the kind of incentives that you're providing people to leave other ecosystems and join yours, because everyone is building a metaverse right now. Curious to know how you're distinguishing yourselves to stand out from the rest of the pack.
Like we are totally focusing on learning. Like our tagline is future of learning. So we continuously trying to improve the way a student can, how we can enhance the experience of a user of a learning basically. So he can be more focused, he can get the things, he can learn the things easily. So that sort of thing we are focusing on, and that is only the vision, to be a number one platform who is providing a tools and techniques basically, which is creating a wonderful experience for them. So that sort of things, that sort of vision we have for the future.
Sweet. And I want to get to audience member questions here in a bit. Before I do, is there anything that I haven't asked that you want to tell us about your project?
Uh, uh, A lot of things, but I mean, you have asked almost things which is required. I think right now we have few things that is belong to the future. So that is all the things. I think you have not missed anything.
Okay. And are you guys currently hiring?
Yeah, we have posted all the vacancies in our website, and anyone can apply for it. We are open for it.
And where are you guys based?
We are based out from India.
Very cool. And I want to get to some community questions here in a bit. Let's go with Ant Strike. Ant Strike, take it away. Let's go with Meta Boy. Meta Boy. Meta Boy, you had a question?
Yes. My mic. Can you hear me clear, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's great. I just see you guys team PM from the others AMA also, right? So but
All right.
yeah, I'm just curious about what are you planning for the internal GG community, or uh, you make how to make your community high for the project, so the community can be like loyal to the project.
See, what I believe basically, I believe uh, community is community trust is very important, and trust is building by doing something and doing real, and that would be useful for lots of people, not particular focus for a particular thing or place. So we make a product that is globally acceptable, I guess, because we are building a thing which is transforming the education sector basically. User experience will be revolutionized. You can see how we had already talked about the things we cannot experience in the real life. So I believe when people experience it, trust is developed by that only. And we have plan for everything. We have shared a roadmap and we are onto it. So I believe if someone is doing something and it it can't be hide. I believe strongly in this, and I am totally believe to working on it. I totally want to be focused on it. So if I am onto it, definitely, maybe slowly, but I get the trust.
Yes. Is there any community engagement are you planning to do with like event or competition or something?
Lots of things are planned. Once we got final, then we'll definitely share with the community. But they are in talks right now. You can see we have around 7 AMAs this, I mean, in current 2 days. Plus, we are already got partnership with around 15 to 16 Twitter influencer. This will be out, I think, 1 hour from now. All the tweets got out, and we plan for every week basically. So on every Saturday, Sunday, we decide what to do on Monday and stick to it till another Friday. So that sort of thing we decide every week. We work every day for it. So every week is a kind of a thinking process for us. We never stop thinking. Once we stop thinking, then the project is dead. So we believe our process, our team totally believe in this, that process is very important. Without process, you can't, accelerate your project into the community and you can't build the trust. So we decide every week, we share every week with the community. We also share feedbacks and we run lots of competition on this in on the future coming days, like for feedbacks and suggestions, and that can also be rewarded. So that sort of things we have planning right now.
Okay, thank you. And I just have a suggestion. Maybe if you need, let's say, I got some community also from Indonesia, accordingly. So I've jumped into your TG, so maybe I can help for the project to develop more. And thank you for the
Definitely,
motivation.
definitely, man.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you,
the
thank you. You're
opportunity. Have a
welcome.
great, yeah, have
Hey,
a great project
hey,
ahead.
great questions, Meta Boy. Those were awesome.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I'm curious to know if you plan on staying in the BSC network or you want to expand to other chains in the future.
Like I said, we decide every week and we have this in our mind. Let's see how it goes in coming days. And we have a tech team of around like 8 developers, I told you. They are onto it, and once they have decided, we don't mind because we want as many users, as many good investors, as many as uh, community to believe on us. It's not a problem.
Did you guys have a seed investing round?
No, no, we don't have any round. This is the only launch at the pink sales.
This pre-sale is the only launch, and it's happening in what, two
Yeah,
hours?
yeah.
Great. And what is going to be the maximum contribution per wallet?
I guess maybe five. I guess because whenever I booked, I think that option I don't know why ping series don't show it
No worries. And
because
have you guys been audited?
yes, yes, we have been audited. We have been KYC'd also.
Nice.
I
By
have
which firm?
Spy Wolf, and audited by a contract checker, and lots of audit also be planned in coming days to gain the trust basically for the community.
And will your metaverse eventually be VR compatible, meaning I can put on an Oculus and kind of feel an immersive
Definitely,
experience?
definitely. It can work on any type of VR. Either it is just starting category. It can also work on that. It can also work on 2D models. It can also work on any VR available in the market.
That's amazing. How far
Yeah.
out do you think that integration is going to be?
How far? Pardon? I don't get
How
it basically.
how far out is the VR integration going to be? Is it going to be
It's
compatible at
hardly.
launch?
It hardly takes. It's like a plug and play. You download our app. You can access through our website also. So that sort of thing is there. It hardly takes a minute.
Very cool. Okay, well, gentlemen, I'm through most of my questions. I don't see many audience hands up. Audience members, if you have questions, definitely raise your hands now. But you guys are building a pretty expansive metaverse with a lot of different, real world ecosystems kind of brought into this Web3, kind of this Web3 decentralized platform that you're building. I'm curious to know what your vision for the future of your project is. Where do you see yourselves a year from now?
We don't see that too much basically. We are just focusing currently on, I mean, our vision is very clear. We want to educate everyone free of cost. That is only the vision. And we are focusing continuously on that. We just building a platform that is you know become a valuable thing for anyone. Like I said, anyone content creator can use it for free. So that sort of vision is in our mind to be become a valuable tool amongst the globe. So people can like you download the Zoom and you start video calling, na? It's free for everyone. So similarly, it is a metaverse where people you can create every whatever they want. They can use our tools and techniques. They can make their ecosystem over there, start talking to the community and building a network.
Very cool. And do you guys already have a wait list for your beta testing or a wait list of users that are ready to onboard into your metaverse?
Yeah, like I said, within our plan date is around 45 days ago from now, and beta testing models, demo versions, all be soon out on our website as well. And it is also been announced on the Telegram plus other Twitter in our all the social media accounts.
And how powerful does my computer have to be in order to handle the
Like if you
graphics?
talk about normal computer, it doesn't require any sort of good graphics like a majorly heavy system is not required. If you talk about the mobile, so it normally get better on 4 GB RAM, but it can be accessible in 2 GB RAM also.
I got you. And so I could essentially just run it on my MacBook.
Yeah.
You said your team has experience building video games in the past. Are these video games in the traditional space or play to earn games?
In the traditional space, like if you talk about uh, the Android games types, which is not blockchain based basically. So we have a different blockchain expert, different gaming expert, and we have merged them together to, you know, becoming a play to earn game.
And do you guys plan on integrating this metaverse or building a mobile version of this metaverse for Google and Apple since you have experience building mobile games?
Let's see how it goes. I can't see the future, but definitely we want to uh, be focused on that and keep doing that what we are having as a vision in our company. So that's our focus.
Very cool. Well, gentlemen, I want to today. If you want to give us a quick summary of who you are for our audience members, who you are, what you're building, because it's very cool what you're building, very unique ecosystem. You're building an educational metaverse, which I think everyone is very eager to see come to life. I think that that's going to be the future of learning. I mean, one day we're just going to plug into an Oculus, we're going to sit in home, and we're going to be attending class with people from all over the world, learning about all kinds of different subjects. I think that's the next step and wave of globalization. So would love to hear, again, a summary of who you are, what you're building, and your vision for the future.
Well, you explained very well, I guess. I mean, that sort of things we are, and we are as a team. I told you we are very passionate about it, and I want to tell your community, let's stay tuned with our project, and trust is the thing which builds slowly. Stay tuned with us and keep tracking on us. And so that's all I want to say.
Very
And
cool.
last two sentences, what
Yeah,
I
of
would
course.
like to add,
Sure.
this platform, our main goal or vision is that we want the individual or the small businesses or the small content creators to grow. So our idea is giving them a platform on which they can get onboarded pretty quickly and start giving their information and sharing their knowledge from day one. In that way, they'll be able to connect with a larger audience, and as they grow, we will feel that we are going as well with them.
Beautiful. I love to hear that. Well, gentlemen, when you guys finally launch your metaverse and you have daily users, I would love to have you back on Whale Coin Talk for a follow-up AMA, and you can actually give us a demo of what it looks like and what we can expect.
Definitely, mate. Definitely, mate. We will
For
definitely come
sure.
to you. Comes to you.
Beautiful. I can't wait, guys.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for hosting us. Thank you so much. You are very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you guys for being here. And Whale Coin Talk
All right.
community,
Bye.
bye-bye, guys. Whale Coin Talk community, remember that everything on Whale Coin Talk is for educational purposes only. We are a podium for you to come and learn about various crypto projects from across the space and help you make the best informed decision you possibly can before doing your own research and investing only what you're willing to lose. So thank you for being with us today. I think we have a fun spin coming up, courtesy of our main guy, Acti, and then we'll close things out.
Yeah, just give me a second here. I'm bringing up the wheel. Let me grab everybody's names. I'm doing it right now. And also, guys, we still have the chat locked. So if you heard something you liked, if you want to learn more, all the official links are right there in our main chat. You can just under the flyer there, you can find everything. You can find the website. You can find the details to the socials. So if you're curious about, I don't know, more in-depth aspects of the project, I'm sure you can just drop a DM or drop a question in chat, and they'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I'm sharing my screen here. I don't know if it's coming through yet. Noah, can you see it, or should I try again?
Let me see real quick. No, well, sometimes it bugs for me, Acti. So I'm not. I don't know, Glenn, are you there?
Let's see. I just tried it again.
Oh, there we go. I see it.
You see
Yep,
it?
I see it.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
see it too.
Yeah, all right. So
It's perfectly.
we'll do 2 spins here. I'll shuffle everybody up for $50 each. And
Thanks, Meta Boy.
let's see. Our first winner here is Mr. or Mrs. This gentleman. Oh, this is a huge ID here. Okay. Some people are really creative with their IDs, and let's get our second winner as well. And the second winner is this gentleman or lady. Iowa. Okay, I have your IDs. Make sure I got them right. Yep, I got them right. And we'll post the winners in our main chat just shortly here after we're done with the AMA, and somebody will probably contact you to get your wallet and send over the prize. So thank you everybody for coming. I know it's a little late here, but thank you for everybody that participated. It looks like Metaversity is really taking on a huge endeavor. We like to pride ourselves as an educational channel as well, and educating people and putting educational content out there is probably not the easiest thing to do, but it's the way to go. We need more knowledgeable people, whether it's crypto, whether it's whatever field that everybody's comfortable learning about. So thank you to the Metaversity team for being here with us, and thank you to our audience members. It's really been great. And like I said, the chat is still locked. You have the website, you have the Medium there, the links to all the socials. So if you do want to get involved, make sure you head on over, ask your questions, see how it feels like, and yeah, stay tuned for the pre-sale coming up. So thank you everybody for coming. This has been great.
Thanks, Acti.